Hey guys, Winter Cat with another video for you guys. Sorry I haven't put videos. Um, I just been really sick lately and just haven't been feeling it. So I do apologize for that. It's been like what 2 weeks I think. But today's video I'm gonna be doing a the Chargers versus the Browns preview for this Sunday. And yeah, so let's get started and we'll go from there. So as of right now, the Browns are 0-11. They're averaging 15 points per game, which is horrible. I mean, that's like only 2 touchdowns, so that's fucking horrible. I mean, yes, I mean it is the Browns. So next, the Chargers are, as of right now, are 5-6. They're averaging 22.6 points per game. Which is roughly about 3 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns, maybe a field goal or some shit like that. So, that's where we want to be, I guess. Maybe I'll be happier if we were to score a lot more. But yeah, the following players are on questionable to play for Sunday. It's Casey Hayward, defensive tackle, Corey Liuget, and kicker Nick Novak. They're questionable. Nick Novak is suffering from a back injury. Liuget is suffering from, I think, like a leg injury or a knee injury or whatever it was. And then nothing's wrong with Casey Hayward. He just had his brother pass away the other day, and I think he asked for some leave time or for some time. But supposedly, Ian Rappaport said that he spoke to Casey Hayward, and Casey Hayward intends to play this Sunday. So if he does, my man, sorry for your loss, and bolt up. So the last 3 matchups between the Chargers and the Browns have not gone our way. In 2016, which was last year, of course, everybody knows we fucking lost to the Browns by a field goal, 17-20, at the Browns' home. And in 2015, we beat them at our home, 30-27, and then the last time before we met before 2015 was 2012, and we lost to them 6-7. But then again, I think that year that was when Rivers was injured. I think Rivers was injured for like 2-3 games that year. So I'm not saying that's an excuse, but at the same time, they did beat us. So right now, and the last 3 matchups, the Browns are 2-1 on us, so hopefully we can come out on top and win this time, which I expect us to do. What we need to do to win, guys, is number 1 is we need to keep wide receiver Josh Gordon and Corey Coleman locked down. Now, Corey Coleman is known to drop a lot of passes, so I predict Trevor Williams to be covering him. Actually, Trevor Williams and Desmond King. I think Trevor Williams will lock him down. I mean, the only thing that really worries me is that Corey Coleman is really fast, and he does have, I think he has the height over Trevor Williams, because Trevor Williams is only like 6 feet tall, and I think Corey Coleman's Corey Coleman's shorter, I think, but I can't remember. But Corey Coleman is pretty damn fast, so hopefully, I think our fastest cornerback is Desmond King, or maybe even Craig Mager, but Mager is not even on the active roster. He's on the practice squad. So I think Desmond King will. Hopefully, Desmond King covers him more than Trevor Williams, because I mean, even though King is not a lockdown cornerback, I mean, to me, in my eyes, he's not a lockdown corner just yet. But Trevor Williams is getting there, guys. He really is getting there, and the way he's playing is, I'm really fearing Jason Verrett's position there, because the Chargers are really upset with Jason Verrett, because he's been injured almost every single year. So I'm not sure if we're gonna pick up his 5th-year option. If we do, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to let Jason Verrett go, because I don't want to see him in another jersey. And I think if we do let him go, he's most likely going to go to the fucking Raiders. So hopefully, if we let him go, please do not go to the fucking Raiders. Go to another team that doesn't play us every damn season, so we don't have to face you. But either way, next is keep running backs Isaiah Crowell and Duke Johnson Jr. to a minimum. Crowell does most of the running. He does most of the running plays, and Duke Johnson does most of the pass plays and the screen stuffs and stuff like that. So we gotta keep them locked down. We can't let them just get those big ass yards, because if they do, we're for sure going to lose. And I feel like the Chargers will be able to lock down Crowell, only because the Browns have an awful offensive line. Well, in my mind, they're awful. I mean, they wasted so much money on these offensive linemen this past offseason, and they just been doing horrible. I think the Jaguars sacked them for like 8-9 times, maybe 10 times. I can't remember, but that was horrible. I mean, last year we sacked. I think Bosa got like 3 sacks on him, or 2 sacks on the Browns, and but we had sacked. The Chargers sacked the Browns last year like 9 times, I think, and we still lost. So yeah. Number 3 is no stupid mistakes. We got to keep the ball away from out of reach from Jason McCourty and I cannot pronounce this guy's name. Brian Body Calhoun and Jamar Taylor. I mean, they're not the best cornerbacks in the world, but they are playmakers. So, I mean, especially Jason McCourty, he's playing at a really high level right now. He has 3 interceptions this season. So, I mean, hopefully I don't want to give him the 4th interception of the season. So Rivers has got to be on his game. Like, he needs. I'm really expecting Rivers just to fucking ball out this game. I'm expecting him to at least get 4 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns. Next is we got to score early. Like, we got to get on a roll early and just keep it going. We can't have those stupid ass, we'll score 1 drive and then we won't score 3 other drives and then we'll score another drive. We can't have that. We got to keep scoring. We got to keep, even if it's 3 points. I mean, if you guys know me already, I hate field goals because that's like the Chargers' specialty when it comes to scoring. And sometimes it's not even their specialty because we fucking suck at field goals. We haven't had a kicker that can make every single fucking kick, or that we can be safe about and be just really calm when it comes to somebody making a kick, since fucking Nate Kading. And that was back in 2010. So, I mean, Nick Novak has been okay, but I mean, like, right now he's injured. And then not only that, I don't know why the fuck the Chargers would get this guy. We added Travis Coons to the fucking practice squad. Horrible kicker. I think he only averaged like 85.5 average of his kicking. So, I mean, that's freaking horrible. We could have gotten somebody better. Like, I really wanted them to get Jason Myers or fucking, what's his name? Fuck, I always forget his damn name. Alex Henry, or Henry, or whatever his fucking name is. He used to play for the Eagles a while back. So, yeah. Next is the defensive end needs to put a lot of pressure on DeShone Kizer, because DeShone Kizer is horrible against the fucking pressure. Now, he can scramble. Like, he's a scrambling quarterback, so he's pretty fucking fast as well. So, I mean, I'm really looking for our defensive ends to mostly play the whole, like, not the whole day, but most of the day, to play quarterback spy, because, he can run. And he's one of the faster quarterbacks in the league. And we just need him we need to keep him in the pocket, and we just need to keep sacking him and making interceptions like we did against the Bills. If the way I think this game is gonna go, it's gonna be a little bit like the Bills. I just don't think we're gonna score as much. Honestly, I feel like the Browns' defense is way better than the Bills. It's just that they have a lot of key pieces that they don't have. But I'm expecting at least 5 sacks this game. Maybe 3 from Bosa, 2 from Ingram, or it could be the other way, or shit, maybe even fucking, if Corey Liuget plays or Brandon Beeman, they can get a sack too. I mean, maybe some of our linebackers, but I'm expecting at least 1 pick from our defense this game. So yeah, I mean, other than that, guys, I mean, the Chargers right now are on a freaking roll. Okay, they've scored one of the most points. They're one of the most. They are one of the most high scoring teams in the last 3 weeks. I mean, we did lose to the Jaguars, which was a fuck up game. We should have won that. As of right now, we should be sitting at 6-6 right now. But right now, unfortunately, we're sitting at 5-6, and you know, I mean, if you take a look at our schedule, I mean, we've beaten some of the teams that are playoff teams. Like, we've beaten the Bills that were a playoff team until, I don't know why the fuck they decided to bench Tyrod Taylor, because immediately after Tyrod Taylor came in, they got 2 easy touchdowns. So, I mean, thank God they went with Nathan Peterman, because that helped us. But, I mean, if you think about it like this, I mean, we played against the Patriots, and even though they beat us, we were right there with it. It's not like they fucking murdered us and beat us 47-7. We lost 27. I'm sorry, 21-13. Like you guys all know, I didn't watch that game because I was in the hospital that day. But my best friend was able to tell me some of the details about the game and how they did and stuff like that. So when I came back home and started feeling better, I luckily someone recorded the game for me, so I was able to watch it and I analyzed whatever I could. And you know, you know, I think Melvin Gordon had possibly the best performance this season in that game. As far as running, I mean, he had like a 87 yard touchdown or 90 or whatever the hell it was. So I mean, that's we need a game where we just. I feel like the Chargers are a deadly team right now. We just have a lot of bad luck when it comes to facing certain teams. Like, the Browns is one of the teams we have bad luck on. The Jaguars, you know what? I was pretty pissed off we lost, but at the same time, I was kind of happy because they haven't beaten us in almost 6-7 years. So, I mean, we got that shit out of the bag. Maybe if we face them next year, we'll fucking beat them this time. And, another team that's really been really high on us is, I think the Redskins. I mean, the Redskins beat us last time they faced us, which I think was back in 2012, 2013, and I just feel like, right now, I mean, I can honestly say is that we have some pretty hard teams coming up. I mean, yeah, they all have losing records except for the Chiefs. I think we're not gonna know who the better team is until we face the Chiefs. I mean, but the thing is this: we cannot lose out anymore. We gotta keep winning because of one more loss and that's it. Not only that, we gotta hope that the Raiders start losing again, because if they lose one game, we're 2 games ahead of them. I'm sorry, one game ahead of them. And right now we're 1 game behind the Chiefs. So if the Chiefs lose this week, I'm not sure who they play, but if they lose this week, I think they play the Jets. So hopefully the Jets can fucking pull something out of their ass and beat them. And because if they lose and we win, we are tied with them. We're 6-6, and I believe right now, right now they would be ahead of us because they beat us. But it's gonna be a close game, guys. It's gonna be a close season. Win, lose or draw, whether we're 8-8, 9-7, 7-9, 6-10. You know what? I will always be a Chargers fan. I will always stick with my team. But you know what, guys? It's all luck, guys. We really need some luck on our side. We are definitely a playoff team. I feel like if we really, really wanted to, we can. Not wanted to. If we really, really could, I really think we could be if you really think about it, we could actually be an 83 team right now, 83, 9-2 team. You got to think about it like this. We lost 2 games in a row, or 2 games in a row that were just, I'm sorry, 3 games in a row. Yeah, we lost to the fucking Broncos by a field goal. We lost to the Miami Dolphins by a field goal. Then we lost to the fucking Eagles by 2 points. So, I mean, you really think about it like that, in the first 4 games, we should have been 3-1. And then, so you add 3-1, plus the 5 wins we have already, that's 5-3 because of the 2 other losses we have, which came to the Jaguars, the Chiefs, and the Jaguars, Chiefs, and the Patriots. So I mean, like I said, I mean we should be a top tier team, but right now we're not. You know, right now we're sitting at 5-6, and I feel like we can just, you know, if we go out there and perform the way we need to do, you know, in all three stages, we'll be good. But like I said, guys, it's gonna be a close game. Remember, guys, stay classy.